Much Laughter proudly presents the Weekly Posthill.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Weekly Posthill. So what's been happening this week then? Well, to be honest, I looked on my Sky News app and on one of the headlines it said, "Do you have the same name as a storm?" Which made me think, what type of storm would your name be? I think they should have discussed this on Jeremy Vine.
So welcome back to BBC Radio 2 with me, Jeremy Vine. The question that we're going to ask today is this. If your name was a storm, what type of storm would it be? We've got a caller coming in now, Billy Conley. Billy, if your name was a storm, what type of storm would it be?
I gotta say, if my name was a storm, I really think the type of storm that I would have would be one of those storms that got rid of those fucking tree huggers. You know what I mean? You know those guys who are constantly offended by everything, you know? The storm would just attack them, so that they all fuck off.
Thank you so much, Billy. However, I do apologise about the language, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the BBC. So we're now going to move over to our next caller, and the next caller is Jacob Rees-Mogg. Jacob, what type of storm would your name be?
Well, thank you, Jeremy. I do believe if I did have a storm, the storm would generally be aimed at Brussels. And I do believe that that would be probably the best storm in the history of the human race. Because then they would have a democracy.
Well, you know, Jacob, funny you should say that, you know, because if that was the case, it would also be called Storm Nigel, wouldn't it, you know?
Apologies there for Nigel Farage interrupting the show, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody actually asked him to come on as a guest.
Oh, fuck off.
I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen, once again about the bad language from Billy Conley and from Nigel Farage, who also wasn't invited on the show, I may add. Okay, the next caller we've got is Martin Lewis. Martin, what type of storm would Martin be?
Thank you very much, Jeremy. It's very important that you may have Storm Martin approaching you. Storm Martin is a very dangerous storm. It would actually move more to the left as opposed to going to the right. If it goes to the left, you can save your money on your car insurance because of the way the wind is blowing. That's right. Save money on your car insurance if the wind is blowing to the left. I'm talking complete bollocks, but it doesn't matter. People generally believe what I say anyway. Thank you.
And finally, we're going to move over now to Storm Diane. Diane Abbott, what type of storm would Storm Diane be?
Okay, Storm Diane would be a very, very dangerous storm. And it would literally be going at round about 2 miles per hour. And the temperature for Storm Diane would actually be round about 37 degrees. That is what I believe Storm Diane would be.
Thank you very much, Diane Abbott. It sounded more like a heat wave as opposed to a storm. But never mind anyway. Here's the Bee Gees.
Thank you all for watching once again. Like, subscribe, and I will see you all next week.